The verdict is in. Non-merit-based hiring has diminished quality at Canadian universities. Is this racist to read this?
Uh, well, yeah, it's racist to do it.
The Times Higher Education, widely regarded as the world's leading journal, one of the world's leading journals on higher education in the UK and worldwide, has released its yearly university rankings. Alarmingly, Canadian universities are experiencing a significant decline in their rankings. Over 40% of Canadian universities have dropped from their previous year's positions, a trend that should urgently concern us all. Phil Batty, the Times Higher Education Chief Global Affairs Officer, noted Canada has some of the world's very best universities, with 3 in the top 50 and 8 in the top 200. However, the continued fall of a significant number of Canadian universities is cause for concern. One can speculate on the reasons for the decline. However, the widespread growth of diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) policies in our universities is undoubtedly a major contributing factor. DEI policies have infiltrated every aspect of university life. For instance, a friend was denied the use of university letterhead for his correspondence because he refused to list his pronouns. He insisted that his preferred pronouns were professor, sir, or doctor. An unamused administrator informed him that these are honorifics, not pronouns. Beyond such irritations, DEI policies are reshaping core university operations, notably through programs like the Canada Research Chair Program, which allocates approximately $300 million annually to 2,000 academics. The flagship program now operates under a strict identity-based quota system. Failure to achieve the specified number of research chairs from a particular identity group, women, visible minorities, Indigenous people, I should sign up, and individuals with disabilities by 2029 could lead universities to losing funding for these positions. Able-bodied cisgender white males need not apply. That's you, buddy. Take a hike. I need some of this Indian money. I mean, if you're listening,
I'm short. I'm identified as a dwarf. I mean, as a hobbit. Is that like right?
I do own 51% of the company, so we are a majority Indigenous-owned operation here. You could call it art, you could call it news, but if you know somebody who knows how to get us some of that grant money.
But I mean, when are tall people going to be like discriminated against more than short people? I mean, I have a disadvantage being short.
You'd be laughing.
They hire like the tall people get way more attention. They get way, what?
I said you'd be laughing if you're a chick. You could date anybody.
The chicks want 6'6", right? 6 foot over. What was it? 6
I think they just want a dude taller than them, and that's kind of good enough.
Not all women. I used to date tall women.
I bet.
I'd stand on a curb to neck with them. I mean,
the neck.
Yeah.
You're dating yourself
outside the movie theater.
However, nowhere do DEI policies have a more profound effect on the university than in preferential hiring, favoring a candidate based not on academic merit, but on glaringly non-academic considerations, such as ethnicity, race, sexual orientation, or gender. When considerations of race, gender, and ethnicity take precedence over academic qualifications, the implications for university quality are profoundly troubling. Are Canadians truly comfortable with race-based hiring practices? Is such overtly discriminatory hiring even legal? In the United States, it wouldn't be, but in Canada, it is. Section 15-1 of the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms declares every individual is equal before and under the law. However, Section 15-2, the so-called amelioration clause, adds that 15-1 does not preclude any law, program, or activity that aims to improve conditions of disadvantaged individuals or groups. This means that Canadian universities, and basically anyone else, are legally free to favor specific racial, gender, or ethnic groups when hiring, as long as it is framed as addressing historical disadvantage.
Yeah, which is all subjective, right? This is the problem with all of it. It's all subjective.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want me to just